fresh grad starting salary is around 15 to 18,000.
per month.
Yes.
Yes, per month.
That's low.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Young Money Podcast. I hope you guys can hear me. Hi, Vince.
Hi, you want to introduce yourself?
Diana Menezes, guys. Hello.
I'm Vince Galanco from wheninmanila.com. And yes, this is the Young Money Podcast where we ask people who they are and how they pay the bills. We ask them to show us the money uh, so that we can sort of do what they do and hopefully be as successful as they are, because we have very interesting guests who have very interesting professions. And our guests today are really good friends of ours
Yeah,
who and the reason I'm excited to have them as guests is because they were able to merge sort of two different professions, a very traditional one and a very new one. They're dentists. They're a couple. They're together, but they're dentists and they are also influencers. So
yeah. Very,
so the
very well-known vloggers here in the
yes,
Philippines.
and they are celebrity. They are the dentist of the stars. It seems like
Yeah,
many celebrities, they are the ones making sure that when they smile, it's picture perfect. Like actually, like
correct.
both of ours, uh, 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 they make sure that they actually put on my teeth. I have veneers on thanks to them. I had big gaps in my teeth, and it really changed. It changed my life. I didn't know how big of a difference having good teeth is.
Yeah, that's fact. I love
So
it. Okay, let's welcome them on the show. I'm excited to see both of them.
please introduce them, Diana.
Okay, let's welcome here on Young Money Podcast, Dr. Farr and Dr. Glam Shida.
So they
Hi guys.
Oh, hi
hello,
guys.
I
Far
miss
and
you guys.
Chide.
Hello. Hi, beautiful Diana and handsome Vince. Hello,
Thank you.
guys.
So in case you guys are not familiar, Dr. Farr and Dr. Shide, they go under the alias of Dr. Glam. Uh they are a well-known dentist influencer, and again they are the dentists of the stars, I like to call them. But for
Yeah.
those tuned in, we gave a very brief intro of you two. Maybe you can reintroduce yourself, please.
Hi, guys. I am Dr. Shida, and I am an orthodontist in Fashion Smile Dental Spa.
Hello guys, I'm Dr. Farr. I'm the periodontist and dental surgeon of Fashion Smile.
There you
Nice.
go. So now we go straight into it. Show me the money. How do you guys pay the bills? Which we will eventually talk about how you merge these two different industries where you're both an influencer and you're also a full-time dentist. So
Yes.
how did this come about?
Well, we actually started with our dental clinic only, and as we learned in the school, word of mouth is the best advertisement. We just got lucky early on. A celebrity, I think, tried us on, and that was when we got exposed to uh, the platform of showbiz, and because we're from millennial generation, I think
Yeah.
social media. That's how we got into it.
Okay. And did you start off already with your own practice, or were you working as a dentist for someone else first?
Well, actually, we both are
Yeah.
very lucky because our background. Her father is a dental surgeon, and my mom is a dentist. So we were very exposed to their dental practice. That's why, ever since we started on our own, so we didn't go the route of working for someone else.
I am curious though. Do you know, like, if you weren't starting your own business, which is different, but if you were
Yes.
to work as a dentist, do you know what's the salary here in the Philippines roughly? Like a starting salary, like let's say a fresh grad,
Yeah.
and they start out as a
Yeah.
dentist
A fresh grad starting salary is around 15 to 18,000.
per month.
Yes.
Yes, per month.
That's low,
Yes.
isn't
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you work for your parents, gonna be sometimes zero because you're earning experience. And we
That's
started
different.
there.
That's
I personally started
Yeah.
there.
Well, actually, one thing that people are not very exposed to, any I think medical profession, you don't start earning right after graduation or passing the
Yeah.
bar. Is mostly internship.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're a medical doctor, you pass your you go for internship in hospitals. When you're a dentist, it's either hospital dentistry or you work for somebody else to get experience.
Mm. And
And
also
that's the go ahead.
And also the moment that you're going to start, especially if you're a beginner, you cannot start like with the difficult cases. Maybe just a simple cases.
Okay. And the 15 to 18,000 you say salary, is that for the internship? Is that paid internship, or is that different? Is the internship unpaid?
It's no,
The-
no, no. It's so basically, if it's a public hospital, I'm not sure how does that work, but yes, that's a paid. It looks like a paid internship, so that's why
Mm.
it's the start is very low.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And after the internship, would you? So how long is the internship? Is it about a year?
Well, actually, it depends on how fast or how much experience you are. So if you're lucky and you go to you get hired by a clinic that experience a huge
Mm.
flow of patients, and you're allowed to handle
More
more number
patients.
of patients, yes, then yes, you'd be improving. Actually, the professional themselves, they would know when they're confident enough to work on their own.
Okay. And how did
Wow.
Diana? Do you have any questions, D?
Nee, you go ahead, mamaya ako,
Wait.
because you have a follow-up question.
Oh, yeah. So for the influencer thing, when that came in, how does that work now?
You want to talk about it now?
Yeah, actually, how does it work in what area? Like in
How
like
did
in work or
tell us how. Well, you did mention that you got
yeah.
because of word of mouth, so that's why
Yeah.
you got into that. But maybe you can walk us through a bit more of both how you got into that whole influencer Dr. Glam character and all that, plus how you're merging it now, like how it's
Actually,
helping your dentistry
yeah.
business.
For me, because my goal was really for people to get to know more about their dental health and how much our dental health is it's connect to our overall health. But then, of course, because it's medical and it sounds boring for a lot of people, especially for the young generation. So I realized that a lot of people, not just in Philippines but also other countries, especially when they're teenagers, they like to be on trend, like in fashions and all that. So since I'm an orthodontist and I work more with teenagers, I mean, starting age for having a brace as teenagers. So I realized they like, they like someone to, to follow like the trends and not just like be just a, not just a dentist talking all about teeth, but it's also about more than that. Like, how does it change your face? How does it change your, smile? And when you're smiling, how does it change your confidence? So I started that way, and we were thinking of why not having a vlog, because since a lot of millennials during that
Yeah.
time they were having
Yeah. Well,
vlogs. Yeah.
actually, we started our practice much earlier than becoming an influencer. We
Yes.
started around in March 2010. So this month we're actually celebrating our 12th anniversary.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah, we started on YouTube platform on 2018.
Mm.
So it was around 8 years after. And how we started was, um, I'm not. If you guys know Jamil,
Yeah. Jason and
yeah,
Camille,
they
yeah.
were visiting us to have dental treatment, and we were supposed to do a collab on their channel. And they were like, "Why don't you have your own channel?" And that's how we got
Oh, yeah.
exposed to
Yes.
exposed to
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, because when we were talking with them, and when I was talking about their dental health and what are the conflict if you don't do like certain things, and then they were like, we didn't know about this, and then like of course in school they don't teach this stuff. So that's why they were like, why not you guys have a channel so that people will know more about it, not just the technical side, but more of how your dental health or overall health can connect to your lifestyle. So that is how we come up with. And since I was glamorous, so they told me they just called Dr. Glam because it's also easier to more easier than Dr. Shida probably, but also the reason I like Glam, it's not just something outside, but also inside is also like uh, you're supposed to be glamorous from inside, like be good person as a good character, not just your out um, physical side.
Nice, nice. I hope you guys can hear me. For everyone listening right now, maybe my audio might lag because I'm on location for taping, but we're here. So let's try to do this. I hope you guys can hear me well. So from the time that you guys were saying, like if a person doesn't own their own clinic, this is how much they earn, right? But like, what if they want to be like both of you? Like they want to put up their own clinic, going back along a little bit, because we shifted so quickly into the
Yeah.
celebrity
Yes.
status, both of
Yes.
you, because you guys
Yes. Yes.
have everything that it takes to be
Yeah.
famous, aside from being successful doctors. So how do like a starting dentist goes from like you know, an intern or earning 15 to
Mhm.
18,000 and then they can put up their own clinic. Like, what is the
Mhm.
Yeah.
process of that?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Right. I have a new dentist or a newly grad. There are many routes to take. One is, well, the easiest is if your parents are already practicing the profession, right? It's just
Yeah.
taking over their clinic. For those who do not have immediate family member who are practicing, um, and don't have a huge investment, right? The initial investment to put up their own clinic. Um, from internship, if you perform well, there's always options of becoming a senior
Mhm.
member of the clinic. Some clinics I know are open to having. I mean, after a certain amount of time and all experience, you can actually be a partner in the clinic. So there are different ways.
Yeah, there's also like you need like if someone is also passionate about the course of dentistry, you can also specialize in different areas. Like for example, for me, when I started to work as a dentist, I realized that I like I like to see less blood and more of like be with the younger generation. So that is why I choose to be an orthodontist. So there are different specialized things that dentists can also choose, and based on that, every time you have like any additional degree, or if you are like master in certain courses, like additional studies, that can also help you to even earn more later on and have more experience at the
Yeah.
same time.
I think like any other profession or work or industry, the most important is building up your value, which is through further study and experience, and then also building up your network, because the more people you know, the more opportunity opens for you.
Yeah, in
True. Let me just,
addition to that,
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah,
In addition to that, I think is for the beginner dentist or those who just graduated, is also important for them to know what is their goals. Like what is the goal of for them to being dentist? How they see themselves in 5 years? Do they see themselves having a group practice or being partner with another clinic, or they see themselves in hospital or in Philippines or other countries? So they also need to know what is their goal as soon as they already graduate, so that whatever they do can can go in direct in that goal.
Yeah, actually, that's a good mention, because if you want to have your own practice, it's not only you putting up a clinic. Sometimes you can have a group practice where different specialties come
Yes.
together and then invest in one clinic, then work with each other.
Mm. Yeah.
nice. Nice. I want to give a tip to our listeners as well, from your experience, because like if you guys haven't been to their clinic yet, you should visit. Because aside from getting your dental procedure or whatever you need for from their services as a dentist, you can actually relax too, because they have a massage next
Yes.
door. Just right, that was a brilliant business move. Who thought about it?
Well, actually, initially we were only put up a dental clinic, and Dr. Shida, she practices TMD therapies and she fixes people who have temporomandibular joint problems. So usually the first step, it's more of, because it's really stress related. The first step is to elevate the stress before placing any appliance. Also, we needed some sort of a recovery room for people who undergo surgery if they don't want to go right away home, somewhere to just relax. And so we thought about having since we're going to have the rooms and the therapist, we look into spa wellness as well, and that's how we got into Aramesh Wellness.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, also we had
really,
these patients who come in and then they drop their kids and then they're like, okay, how long will the like procedure will take? So they wanted to go other place, like they want to go like to eat or they have a spa or massage. So I was like, why not like make it in an area that they just when they come in, they can just like the parents or like sometimes the girlfriend is coming. Of course, no one want to go with you if you're going to dentist, you know. So that will help also others to come to dentist, like they can do a checkup and then the other person who accompany them can have like a massage or have a relaxing time while waiting.
That's a.
amazing.
I never put those two together. I just thought that you had extra space, so you put up a spa. I never thought that it was related to the dentistry, to where they can recover there, or like you
Yeah.
said, if there's a plus one there instead of going somewhere else. That's really smart. I did not know that. That's
Not at
amazing.
all.
Thank-
Yeah, good questions, Diana. So, any more, D? Any
Glad
more
you guys
questions?
can,
Okay.
right?
So jumping now again to the influencer part. Um, are you, other than, of course, you're doing the influencer thing to promote the businesses you have, but now has that branched out to where brands are contacting you to be a spokesperson, a brand ambassador, etc.?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So we get a lot of dental health related
Yes.
uh, brands to be a spokesperson for them. So yeah, it opened another earning opportunity as well,
Yeah.
definitely. And it's
And
not just dental health product. We get approached by other brands as well.
Yes, like
And
for
also, like, I see you guys, it's pretty much like, I think, well, I'm a friend, so it's different. But I think if I'm just like a viewer and I'm a fan of your vlogs, and then I feel like I need to get something done for my teeth and stuff, I would much rather go to someone I watch and I see and I'm comfortable with how they carry their branding, because it's really important. I don't think entrepreneurs like out there, especially the medyo oldies, na hindi pa nila naiintindihan na, isang one thing goes together with another. Like one business, sometimes, you can be buying the same thing, but if you can check who owns that business, and you
Yes.
can, kind of like, not naman NBI, but you check what the
Yes.
background person owning the business is,
Yes.
it goes together, it really helps, and it's really essential nowadays, and you guys are doing a great job.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
yes,
I really agree on that. Another way
true.
that the influencer thing has worked well for us is, going to a dentist is one of the top five fears everybody have.
oh
And
wow,
that's why when you have a dentist, you go back to them, because you kind of build the trust with them. Dentist is one of the only two professions that we allow in our bubble with deadly weapons. So once you experience them,
Yes.
you kind of build trust. But
Yeah.
before that, uh, it's a scary image, right, for somebody to try you out if they don't know you. So it gives us a way to kind of humanize ourselves. That we're not so
Yeah.
so
You're
scary if you
yeah.
wanna go visit, have some stuff
Mm,
done,
that's true.
and then once they have their the initial things done and they like it,
Yeah.
then there it goes.
And one of the reason people are scared of dentists is because they only go to dentists when they are in pain. And of course, when you're in pain and go, it means like the worst thing already happened to your teeth. So there are less options that we can do. That is why the platform of influencer help us a lot, so that we can put our voice out there to talk to people. Like you don't have to go to dentist when you have pain. You have to visit because of certain things that you can prevent it before even getting worse. So that
Mm.
also can help a lot of people life. At the same time, also a lot of dentists will be happy that their patients are not scared of them.
That's
Okay.
true.
Speaking of dentists being scared, also another thing with your spa, I realized that my impression of dentists now is because of your spa. When I go there, it feels more relaxing. I'm not, because I remember when I was younger, when I go to the dentist and it's in the waiting room, it's very uncomfortable and you
Yes.
Yes,
hear drills inside, so it is a
yes,
bit scary. But now
Yes.
when
yes,
I go there, you have this incense, I think, or something,
yeah,
or whatever. The oils smell really
Yeah.
yes,
good.
yes.
It feels like a spa. So I think my
Mm.
impression of dentistry, of going to the dentist, is a bit more relaxing thanks to your
Yes.
spa there.
Well,
I
That's
never
always,
yes,
thought of that.
actually, that was a good thing you pointed
yeah.
out. That was also one of
Mm.
our initial, one of the initial reasons that we set it up like that. I don't know if you can recall. The dental operating room is completely separated by a door, so that you don't hear the
The
scary
sound,
noise from
yeah,
inside. Yeah. Because most of the fear that we have, I mean the pain that we experience, sometimes it's very psychological as well,
It is
because
probably.
maybe, yeah.
yes,
So just to relax in the early stage before going in, that's also one of the things we picked up with our practice. So we noticed that even us, visiting our parents in their clinic feels uncomfortable. You smell a
yeah,
lot of stuff, medicine, and
yes,
then so we wanted to eliminate that for our practice.
yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
I have a question. How do you get, because like people listening and then they, let's say they're into dentistry and then, or they're doctors of, any other specialty, but then they don't know how to start like their online brand like you guys did so well. Like, do you guys, I know the answer for the question, this question, but I want the listeners to get this because they need to know how you guys work in order for them to be inspired. So, do you guys do everything on your own? Do you have a team that follows you and shoots for you? Do you edit it yourself? Do you create your own content? Like, how do you put it together? Because it's amazing. Like, you guys are so, I can understand how busy you are, and then you still have time to build your online brand. So can you teach us?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yes,
true. Yeah,
yeah. Well,
mm.
actually, when we
We started.
started, with a team who helped us set up the YouTube channel.
And
Uh,
website as
yeah,
well. Yeah.
they helped us uh, for the shooting
Mm.
process, but we still did the shooting sometimes ourselves
Mm.
when it was something that it was in daily life. But when it was a setup, they helped us with that, and also editing. But as time passed, it kind of didn't. I mean, the figures, it's so huge when you start
Yeah.
with a team.
Yes.
So we had to dial it down a
Mm.
little bit.
And
We
do it
took,
ourselves.
yeah. So we took over the editing and stuff. And once the channel picked up, that's when we kind of looked into getting. But it's mostly, it's not a team anymore. It's we get freelancers before that. So we had somebody who did the edits, because even with the
Mm.
team, we had to come up with the vlog
With the,
idea
yeah.
ourselves. Mostly she
Mhm.
she
Yes.
had to think of
Yeah.
the vlog, yeah.
Well,
And
well,
and she's more comfortable going through, how the edit looks like, so it feels more authentic and personal. And then yeah,
for
we're at
new
that point.
influencers, though, what would you recommend they do? Can you give instead a tip for people who want to start out and start being an influencer for their own business, whether it's dentistry or not? What are tips you have for newbie influencers?
For me, I think it's important that you need to know like what is it that you want to tell to people. So you need to have an idea that you cannot just like buy all the gadget, because you can just have a phone and start your own vlog or TikTok or whatever whatever platform you want. But the thing is, you need to know what is like what's your niche, like what is it that you really want to voice it out there. Once you know, then you need to create. Like sometimes I even do like daily creating stuff. Sometimes it works and not. Like you need to create something about a content like when it comes to dentistry, one of the content was if you lose your tooth, you can even it can cause you aging earlier. So I when I wanted to put a content out there, I focus on that area. Also, it's important to know. It's important for creator to know that who are their viewers. Like who do you want to attract? Is it more of a girls, boys, or gender doesn't matter,
Target.
or who are your viewers, so that you can
Yeah.
focus also on that part. So I think and also the goal, like what is the goal that you want to attain, like after a month, or is it are you do you want to only do videos just because to attract followers, or you really want to do it because you want to voice out something or stand by something. So these are the
Agree.
things that is much more important at beginning before even starting the gadget. So once you know what you want, what is the goal, and what you want to create, and that is the time that you will have. You start with buying gadgets, lights, and where is more comfortable, or which is your pretty side that you will show more. All these things comes next after you already created what is it that you want.
Yeah, I think on the technical side, it's also good to know as much as possible. Like for example, if you're going into editing, at least basic editing, learn basic editing, know the softwares. It's also like I think it's in every industry there should be a basic knowledge, and then find where can you get more expertise on that. Because like I mentioned, you can rely on a team, but then it won't be.
Yes.
Sometimes you feel it won't be you, and
Mhm.
the audience would definitely feel that as well.
One of the mistake that I personally I think I did, the moment we start, yes, we got the team and there was expenses through that, but the mistake was I personally didn't talk about my what I personally want to create and put it out there. So it was them always like they want to create a content, which that's why I wasn't comfortable to. That's why based on this mistake, that's why I want to tell everyone who wants to start something, it's very important for you to know first what is it that you really want and how you want your image to be out there.
Yeah, and don't be scared of failing.
Yes.
Just do contents, place it out there, and see. How the you can get the feedback on how it is, how you feel about it, and then improve from there.
And sometimes there are
Okay.
things that people might not like it, but you are comfortable, and that is what you want to talk about out there. And there might be lots of rejection or negative vibe, but if that is what you want, just go for it and don't like just give up.
Nice, nice. Now, because like unfortunately we're running out of time for our episode, so we're about to like wrap this up. But before we wrap this up, we want to ask your final tip to our listeners. Like, what is the one
Just for
thing that you would tell? Yeah, go ahead,
yeah,
Vince.
just for young entrepreneurs out there, or influencers, or what, give us one tip.
Yeah,
You.
lang, speech, go
One
lang kasi
tip.
syempre, oh,
For me, what works was the passion that I have for whatever I want to do. I think passion is really, really important. And I also realize dreams are not only one dream. You can have a lot of dreams. So if one dream fail, cool, next dream. So don't give up on like, okay, this dream was not for me. So just keep going. I think that's the term for me. Just keep rolling, keep going, and put out your energy, and one day everything will come back to you.
I think my tip would be build up your value through self development and expertise.
And if people, our listeners, our viewers want to contact you, please share your socials.
Yeah, you can contact me in my Instagram, Dr. Shida, also in our TikTok, Team Glam, and also don't forget to watch our vlog, Dr. Glam. And if you want to find us for your dental, anything about
Content.
dentistry or content, you can also contact Fashion Smile Dental Spa, our dental clinic.
Nice.
Yeah,
There you go.
I only have IG. Dr. Farr.
To the listeners, again, Dr. Farr and Dr. Shi, they are good friends of ours, mine and Diana. So I'd love to sit here and chat with you guys so much more, but unfortunately, we're over time.
Can
So
talk
thank you so
forever.
much. We will
Thank you for
catch up
having us,
soon.
guys.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
having
being our
us.
guest. Really, really appreciate it. So on behalf of our guests, Dr. Farr, Dr. Shi, the Team Glam, do connect with them. They have amazing content. Plus, if you do want any procedures done to your teeth, they are the best. So, and again, we talked about how relaxing their place is because of the spa. So please do connect with them.
And they're
So,
cool.
and what?
They're
Yeah.
cool.
And they
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank
Hard
you.
absolutely.
kaya to find a cool dentist.
So, on behalf of our amazing and beautiful guests, Dr. Farr and Dr. Shide, I am Vince from wheninmanila.com.
And I'm Diana Menezes. This is the Young Money Podcast. We'll see you on our next episode. Thank
Bye,
you.